So this is my PN 4048 Teacher as a Researcher 3-minute podcast. So my research topic and question are based around collaborative project-based learning. And my specific research question is, what is the effect of collaborative project-based learning compared to project-based learning on students' performance and collaborative skills within the technology junior cycle class? So the outcomes from my literature review were that project-based learning can be combined with a cooperative learning approach, and that the results are better than just using either one. It promotes communication, self-esteem, attitudes towards each other, social skills and well-being. Groups of 2 showed stronger collaboration than groups of 4 or 5. Questions raised about the maturity and this approach. So this is talking about the age of the samples within the existing research and whether they were mature enough for the actual research, since students are becoming more independent learners within this approach. Questions have also been raised about weaker students' achievements. So some sources were saying that weaker students actually get left behind, whereas other sources said weaker students actually benefit the most. It can be difficult for teachers to implement as it requires a lot more content knowledge and a change in the role, and this role being a teacher being a facilitator rather than an instructional manager. And then questions surrounding academic achievement with regards to eliminating misconceptions. So this is talking about if students have any kind of common problems within their group, where they get those problems rectified, or will they just continue on with not knowing the knowledge. And there is a gap in the literature with collaborative project-based learning within technology and engineering. So within my research method, I'll be using action research, and the approach will be a quasi-experiment. I'll be using a quantitative approach to gain data from a pre-test and a post-test from a second-year class group. There'll be 6 classes within the experiment, and 3 will be the control, and 3 will be the experimental group. The pre and post tests will be given to both groups, as well as the surveys. The teachers will receive structured lesson plans surrounding project-based learning, and also in the experimental group, teachers will receive lesson plans within the experimental group to eliminate as many variables as possible. The same structure, tests and marking schemes will apply for the pre-test and the post-test, but the test will be different. And there'll be a survey with 5 options, which will require the students just to tick the box surrounding the skills. This is the chance for them to voice their opinions on the pedagogical approach they had received within the class. And I will use a table to show the average the average scores of each group. And within this table, the groups, the experimental group and the control group, can be compared against each other, and they can also be compared to themselves. And then finally, there will be a correlation between the survey results and the performance results. So this will show a positive, negative, or neutral correlation between the key skills gained or not gained compared to the performance results, whether it's positive or negative. So the need for the research. There's a lack of research in this approach to technology and engineering in post-primary schools. Teachers already implement project-based learning and the practical element of the syllabus. Rapid growth of the technology sector within the ever-globalizing world, where collaboration and communication are so crucial. The OECD research on teachers' continuous personal development found it most effective when they built on teachers' prior knowledge. And why would a stakeholder be interested? This could potentially aid the teaching practices to align with the new junior cycle reform. Students have the opportunity to engage with real-world problems that align with the new syllabus, which could lead to an intrinsic motivation. It could promote collaboration or collaborative environment within the classroom, and allow students to work together towards a common goal, which is becoming more of a common trend in different sectors of work. And it has the opportunity to reform their approach within a new syllabus. Thank you.